Today I'm going to be showing you some of the realities of boat life. Going to be cruising today, just getting the boat ready. As you can see, I've already flattened the panels down, cleared the roof, taken the chimney off, and I'm about to disconnect from shoreline, and I'll warm the boat up so we can get going. Be going up 3 locks today and then cruising for about an hour, finding some place to moor, hopefully not muddy because it's going to be raining today. So let's see where we go. Right, this is my shoreline here, so all I need to do is to pull the plug out. It's not easy. There you go. And then I'll take this back to the boat. That's unplugged from the shoreline now. Just about to untie the boat. I don't know if you can hear the wind as well. It's a bit chilly, which is why, and it's going to be raining, so why I've got the rainproofs on. About to come out, go up the locks, and I'm going to get a bit of diesel for the boat and for the new heating system. That is the first lock done. Just going to walk up to the next lock and check if it's empty. If not, I'll empty it and then come back, take the boat through. As you can see from the overflow just over there, there's a fair amount of water in the canals now, which is a good thing. And did I mention it started raining now, which is why I got my raincoat on, bottoms as well, rain gear. I'm just coming up to the lock. This happens to be where I fell over and hurt myself, so I'm going to take the easy way up this time. That's where I come from, and the lock is mostly empty. So there is a bit leaking through that gate, which means it's filled up a little bit, so I've just got a little bit to take out. Now you may notice I actually only opened one of the paddle gates. That is purely to help me because I'm on my own, so I'll try and do stuff the easy way. It takes a bit longer, but I'm okay with that. Once the gates are open and the water's drained, always need to drop the paddles, ready for next time. I'll just come back to the first lock I went through, and that gate the other side has crept open, so I'm just going to walk all the way around and just push that closed again. So that can be annoying for somebody else who's coming up or down, that they have to do it themselves. So a bit of etiquette, I think. Right, to get to the other side I have to walk across the gates, holding on tight. It is quite precarious, especially when it's wet. So you can see it's quite a long way down there, and it's a bit wet in there. Oh, wind. Pretty sure you can't hear a word I'm saying, but that wind is quite breezy. Let's push the gate closed. Temperature today is around about 6 degrees or so, 6 or 7, with a wind chill down to -2, so when you get wet hands it's even worse. That's me filled up now with diesel for the diesel heater and the boat. Just coming up this third lock after filling up with diesel. It's just starting to spit again a little bit, but that's not a problem, is it? It's only water. I did have a little incident as I was in that lock along the gunnels. If I just show you, that's this bit here. That's where you walk along as you go along the side of the boat. I don't know if you can see, if you look closely, there's a little thin layer of moss which I didn't see before. My foot slipped off of there and I nearly fell in, but obviously I was holding on, so it was a bit of a scare, but all's well that ends well. Here we go, out of lock 3. Boat's a bit skew-whiff, but I'll soon straighten that up. It's starting to rain a little bit heavier now, so just going to go up the canal, try and do a little bit of filming as I go, and find a mooring spot for the night in an hour or so. Well, this is the reality as I said I'd show you. I had to put my other hat on top of the other one so I stay warm. My glasses are completely soaked. It's rain. The extra hat is supposed to stop that from coming onto my glasses, but the rain's a little bit horizontal and it's cold. But I'm loving it. Coming out the junction back there, and there's me thinking there's going to be nobody else out on the canals today, and a boat comes around the corner. Thankfully they let me know they were there. Plenty of room, never hit them. I decided to moor up for the night. Afternoon now. Starting to get a little bit cold with this rain and wind coming through. Starting to get through everything. My head is still warm, 2 hats on, but my body is starting to get a little bit chilled. So I thought I found this nice mooring spot, so here we are. I'm just about to tie up the front of the boat, the back is already done. And I've got my chains here. And what we do is we loop it through the piling and then tie the rope onto that, nice and secure. That's the boat tied up. The boat's pointing the right way, so I'm actually going to put these on. So, anyway, I might catch some of the sun. Turn the engine off, get inside, make a cup of coffee, get warm. Before I go inside and get nice and warm, just going to put this canopy back up. Then I can hang some of my wet stuff outside here to get dry again. There we have my fire. Put it on yesterday. I've left it on low. And it's been absolutely fantastic. Boat as I come in from outside, 20 degrees centigrade, absolutely perfect. And the fan that I've got on top of the stove, that actually distributes the warm air around the boat, making it a lot more even and warm down the other end. I've just shown you the realities of cruising in the winter. Can be cold, can be wet, but I tell you this, I absolutely had a fantastic time. So if you think you can't handle things like today, like the rain, the wet, the cold, then maybe you need to think about our boats for you, or hire a boat in the summer where it's nice and warm, sunny. I'm inside now, warming up, been in for about half an hour or so, and had my fire going the whole time that I was outside, getting cold, getting wet, looking ridiculous with those hats I had on, but I'd rather look ridiculous, stay warm, than be cold and look great. In the next video, I'm going to stay where I am, and I'm going to attempt to put a shelf up out on the canals. So I'll have to have all the right tools, I'll have to have all the right equipment, the right shelving. Let's see if we have. Watch next week.